Hey guys, it's Jenny back with another book review, and this time it's going to be on The Shakespeare Secret by J.L Carrell. This was originally released under the name Interred in Their Bones by Jennifer Lee Carrell, but this is the version I have, so we're just gonna go with that name for now. So like I normally do, I am going to read the back of the book just to give you a feel for it and then give my own bit of a wrap-up review of the actual book. A modern serial killer hunting an ancient secret. A woman is left to die in a burning theatre. Another woman is drowned like Ophelia, skirts swirling in the water. A doctor has his throat slashed open on the steps of Washington's Capitol building. A deadly serial killer is on the loose, modelling his sickening murders on Shakespeare's plays. But why is he killing, and how can he be stopped? A gripping, shocking page-turner, the Shakespeare Secret masterfully combines the modern murder and startling true revelations from the life of Shakespeare. It has been acclaimed as one of the most compulsively readable thrillers of recent years. So, as you could guess from the actual title, the whole book is focused on the works of Shakespeare and who he actually was and his missing play, which we find out to be Cardenio. The book itself is split into 5 acts. It has a prologue as well, and it's actually called Act 1, Act 2 in a nod to Shakespeare, I would presume. The book opens in the 1600s, 1613 to be exact, when the Globe Theatre burned down. Throughout the book, maybe about 4 or 5 times, it goes back to the 1600s, just little pieces to kind of connect the whole story together. But for the most part, it's set in modern times in 2004. Once the prologue is over, we meet the main character, who is Kate, and she is directing a play, Hamlet, in the Globe Theatre. She's directed smaller plays, but this is her major directorial debut, and in the Globe, of all places, for her to be directing Hamlet, one of Shakespeare's greatest plays. Straight away, her old professor and mentor, Rosalind Howard, appears and gives her a box and says she really needs her help and it can only be Kate's help. And if she opens the box and chooses to follow what she finds inside, she must follow it through to the end. And it's very ominous and dark, and Kate kind of had a falling out with Roz, so she's really dubious and is like, why are you coming to me now of all times asking for my help? But she agrees to meet her later on to talk about it, but Roz never shows up, and that night the Globe Theatre burns again, mirroring the prologue where the Globe burned down. The book pretty much kicks off from that, and that is within the first 20 pages kind of thing. It doesn't take long for the action to start off, and it basically follows Kate trying to get away from like this serial killer that is following her, and she's trying to follow the message that Roz left in this box and chasing it to basically find out where one of Shakespeare's lost plays are, to see if she can find it and to find out, was Shakespeare really who we think he was? And that's pretty much what the whole book centres around. This kind of big action-packed chasing the whole way through, mixed in with facts about Shakespeare. Now, what it says on the back is that the book has plot twists worthy of the Da Vinci Code. Now, if you've read Dan Brown books, and I've read all of them, well, it's not hard, he only has 5, but I have read all of them, and he basically, in my opinion, has the same plot in every single book and just repeats it and changes the facts. But I love the historical facts that he puts in, and that's why I keep going back to his books. And I wouldn't say it's like the Da Vinci Code, because the Da Vinci Code had such an impact on everyone. But because Dan Brown books are kind of run with the same sort of plot, I would say it's more like a Dan Brown book, not just specifically the Da Vinci Code. It has that sort of action-filled, there's a killer on their tail and they're trying to like find out this lost relic, and full of like historical but like the chase is on kind of thing. It's that sort of book. I love those sorts of things. I love, like, I know it's not going to be exact history, but I love learning about different history, about different things, while it's putting it in like sort of a thriller and suspense sort. It's my kryptonite. I like those sort of books. Some people like shun them and just go, they're not worth reading, but I love them. I really do. The Shakespeare Secret definitely fulfills what it set out to do, with being a suspense-filled thriller and keeping true to learning all about Shakespeare, and I really enjoyed it. I really did. But at the same time, I wouldn't say it's an absolutely amazing book that, you know, oh my god, you have to pick it up. But if you like that sort of genre, then it is definitely worth a read. And if you want to kind of learn a bit more about Shakespeare, then definitely pick it up. I wouldn't give it more than a 3.5 out of 5, and I would say it's only kind of a 3, but I just love these sort of books, so 3.5 out of 5. If you're looking for just a really fun, action-packed read whilst learning a bit of history, then this is most definitely the book for you. I'm not going to say that it's the most amazing book in the world, that would be a lie, but it is definitely a fun read. It pretty much does what it says on the tin, and honestly, you can't ask a book for more than that. So yeah, definitely worth reading if you want a bit of a historical thriller. Historical thriller, that's what I'm going to call it. 3.5 out of 5, The Shakespeare Secret by J.L Carrell, or Interred in Their Bones is what it was originally called, like I said, and by Jennifer Lee Carrell, not J.L Carrell, but it's the same person, the same book, but just it's been printed into different names, but it is the exact same book, but just if you're looking for it, they're two different names. So yeah, The Shakespeare Secret by J.L Carrell. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you're good, and I will see you in my next video. Hope you're enjoying the holidays. Bye.